The old state capitol in Springfield, Illinois, is a reconstruction of the fifth state house. It served as the Capitol building of Illinois from 1840 until 1876. While that period of time is less than 40 years, the building captured Illinois and the nation's struggle to define what it meant to be free in the mid-19th century. It was here as a young legislator that Abraham Lincoln worked during the first year of the building's existence in this very room in Representative Hall. He worked here in 1858, where during the summer months he gave his House Divided speech, arguing that a house divided against itself cannot stand. And in 1860, in the governor's reception room, he had his campaign headquarters. The building existed as a county government building from 1877 until 1966, and then it was torn down and meticulously reconstructed during the Civil Rights era. The building is designed in Greek Revival style, harkening back to the first democracy in ancient Athens. It's filled with over 5,000 artifacts that accurately recreate each room of government operations at the time. So we can go into the Secretary of State's office and see what it would have looked like when Abraham Lincoln was researching election returns, or into the auditor's office where he would have collected his paycheck. You can step inside the library room where he would have checked out classics of literature and also worked late in the evenings to finish speeches that he would give throughout the country. The room also contains many important Civil War artifacts, such as Civil War flags and swords and musical instruments. The Appellate courtroom, or the Supreme Courtroom in the old state capitol, is an important element in Abraham Lincoln's professional life. He tried more than 200 cases in the room between 1843 and 1860. The portrait of George Washington that stands in Representative Hall is original to the building. It was painted in 1839 in Washington, D.C. and brought back to this room to help these rooms connect with the halls of Congress in our nation's capital. The Senate chamber includes a portrait of the Marquis de Lafayette, and many rooms include important Civil War leaders as well as important scenes from Illinois history. The dolomite limestone that makes up the building was quarried in nearby Sugar Creek Quarry, which is now Lake Springfield. It was hauled more than 6 miles to the building site and then formed on site and then lifted into place by cranes to construct the now old state capitol. The stone, which includes fossils, is fascinating and is turning orange over time, which is really revealing the rust or the iron content of the stone. Today, the building stands as a symbol of the ever-changing meaning of freedom in our country and the continuous work of democracy.